I recently got a question from one of my subscribers saying that, please make a video on how to convince your parents to get into, for pursuing your passion or pursuing your fitness career, right? How do you do that? So I found that question a little interesting because at some point everyone has to go through this, yeah, especially living in India, right? That's our culture, that's how we are. Yeah. So to address this question, first let me tell you this, guys, especially you young guys out there who are still contemplating, who are still studying, and who are still, you require the support of your parents, like not just emotional. We all need emotional support, but I'm talking about the financial support, and they get to make most of your decisions in life. So I understand how that feels. I've been there too. I still am to some extent. So yeah, so before convincing your parents, first you should put yourself in their shoes, and you should understand like why they are, against your choices or against you going into the fitness profession for that matter. You should understand that why. Now see, most of our parents, they come from a generation where there wasn't so many opportunities out there. Now although now there is so many opportunities, no matter in which profession you are, there is a way that you can market yourself, you can make yourself known to the public and make money, right? But that wasn't the case years ago, and that's the impression that they have in their minds, especially their subconscious mind, that this is how life is, right? So when they have been brought up in that scenario, and that's how they have always believed, it's not easy to change it like all of a sudden, right? So every time they are against your life choices or against you getting into the fitness profession and all that, it's mostly because they are concerned, they are worried about your future. They don't know how you are going to be in a couple of years from now, right? And most importantly, it's due to lack of knowledge. They are not informed about what are the opportunities that are there in this career, or what are the things that can be achieved if you follow your passion. Not just fitness career, like anything. If it's something you're passionate about, if it's something that you love, and most importantly, if you feel that it's something that you're good at, there is no way that you will not succeed. There is no way that you'll not make money, right? And yeah, so they don't know about that, right? They are not informed. For them, when they think about fitness profession, all the image that comes to their mind, not just their mind, most people in general, the image that comes to their mind is you're working as a gym trainer in a floor, and you're just helping, picking up the weights and giving it to someone, and just counting their reps and saying things like, come on, come on, come on, sir, you can do more, 1 2 3 4 5, that's what's going on in their head, and they can't imagine their son or their daughter doing that. Then they'll give you the example of corona. See, look how things are right now with for these trainers out there, right? At least if you were in a real job, you would at least have work from home option. Now what are you gonna do? Do you see what's happening around? Stuff like these they'll tell you, and that's true. To some extent that's true, but the main thing is that they are not informed. They don't know what's going on and how much scope there is in this industry, because they've never done that. They haven't seen that kind of opportunities that are present right now, and they probably ignored their passion and did something just to pay the bills, just to take care of you. So that's where they are coming from, and that's the reason they are against you. So they are not really against you or your choices, because they are just concerned that if this is going to be good for you or not. That's all. So the first thing that you should do is you need to inform them. You need to show them videos. You need to tell them, explain it to them, like what is the scope that you have in this industry. Like if you become a fitness trainer, it's not just working in a gym. There are a lot of other options. People think, when they think about this career, two things come to their mind. One is like, okay, you have to either become a celebrity trainer, you have to become very famous in media and all that, training Hrithik Roshan or Salman Khan or someone like that, or you should have open your own gym, right? You should be a business owner of a gym, and you should be running your own gym. Then yes, then maybe you have some kind of success. That's like, tunnel vision. That's like only picking one point and just believing in that, because that's what they have seen happening around. But that's not all about this. There's so many other options that you can do. You can become a fitness consultant. You can become a fitness teacher. You can teach fitness. You can teach courses on fitness. You can conduct workshops and make money from there. You can become a master trainer, and you can help other trainers with their exercise form, routine, everything, and that way you can make money. You can become a fitness model. All you have to do is wear a t-shirt of that particular brand, and they will be sending money to you. Just if you make a video, or if you put a picture of yourselves wearing that t-shirt, or highlighting their product, you can make money. There's that. Then what? Then yes, you can go abroad and you can work. You can work as a freelancer. You can go to people's places and work. There's this option of online personal training. You can build a business online. You can give nutrition information and make money. So sky is the limit, guys. In this day and age, we are lucky that we have so many platforms to make money. We have so many platforms to explore. There are so many other things in fitness that even we don't know exist right now, but it will in couple of years from now. So opportunity is everywhere, and there is a scope to make money and become successful. So they should get informed about this, right? Then there's also the status quo that, especially in our country, we have a lot, right? If you are an engineer, or if you are a lawyer, or if you are in a government job, then you have respect in the society. Even parents feel proud of you, and they can openly tell to their relatives and everyone, my son or my daughter is working here and there, right? That is also there. So no one would be willing to say that my son is a gym trainer, or my daughter is working in a gym as a trainer, because people don't know about it, right? Also, when it comes to finding alliances, finding a groom or finding a bride, when you say that no, my son works in a gym as a personal trainer, how many matches will you get? So these are all things that are going on in their head, because they are only thinking about future and what it is going to look like. That's the reason they are having all these feelings. That's the reason they are against you. So first, number one, you have to convince them of all of these things. And number two is, how sure are you about your decision? That is also very important, guys, if not more. Are you really sure that this is what you want to do? Because have you tried in some way doing something of this career? Maybe not professionally in a gym setting, but have you trained others? Have you volunteered to train someone for free? It could be your own family members, your own relatives, it could be your friends. Have you done that? How does that feel? Do you have any idea? How does it feel when you study about long articles about fitness? Do you have the patience? Do you feel good when you do that? Because see, working out, everyone loves it. After one point, if it's your passion, you will love it. You'll get a kick out of it. But personal training is not working out, right? You are making others work out. In a previous video, I even mentioned that sometimes, some days you will not even have the time to do your own workouts. What then? Do you still get a kick out of the profession? So these questions also you need to ask. You should be sure about what you are doing. And if you are sure, if your answer is yes, if you are like, no, this is what I want to do, I don't care what the challenges I face, this is what I want. If that's the case, then yes, you should go for this. And this is how you convince your parents. You tell them, that at the end of the day, what's more important to me is happiness, is peace of mind, right? Now you can even show this video to them, because I am an example. I am an engineer basically, and I was working in a company like Infosys, like amazing facilities, amazing campus. I had everything over there, right? Even the status. And trust me, I was miserable. The initial couple of time it was okay, but after one point, those facilities, all those things are not going to make you happy. It's only going to make you look happy in front of the society. When you post pictures, right, on Facebook or somewhere where you are wearing that company tag and you're wearing good clothes and all that, it will only look happy and you will get that validation, and that's all. In reality, you know that you're not happy, because I wasn't. Because I hated my job. I didn't like my job. I didn't like the kind of work that I was doing. This was my calling. I wanted to help people in the gym. I wanted to be surrounded with exercise and all these topics. That was what I wanted. And most importantly, that's what I was good at. Even when I was sitting in my cubicle in front of that computer, I used to influence all my colleagues to go to the gym and start working out. After spending like a month or two with me in that cubicle, everyone used to talk about fitness after one point. That was the scenario, because that's what I was good at, and that was my calling. So every time I was assigned some task, I didn't like it because I didn't like what I was doing, and most importantly, I was a pathetic engineer. I wasn't a good engineer. That's what happens when you have zero interest in something and you're forced to do it. How long will you do it for paying the bills? How long is that going to be a motivation? That is not a motivation enough. Trust me. After one point you'll burn out. You'll either have depression or any something like that. I wasn't happy at all, guys. I'm telling you. Show this video to them. So getting a good job or having a decent income is not everything. At the end of the day, if you're not happy with your life choices, if you hate your job, if you hate your life, it is going to reflect everywhere. You're going to become a bitter person everywhere. Your relationships are going to get affected. You're going to live a life of quiet desperation. And that's not a good place to be at. Trust me, I've been there. That's why I'm telling you. Don't do that mistake. Always do something that you love, something that you're passionate about, something that you're good at. I wasn't good at engineering. I cleared it with distinction, of course, because I was a studious guy. I somehow studied and cleared. I hated my job. I didn't like the nature of work that I was doing. That was not something where my talent lied in. Still I did that, and that made me miserable every single day. So tell these things that you want to be happy. Whatever it is, you want to be happy. You want to do something that you're good at, that gives you a kick, that makes you happy. And as far as the bills are concerned, as far as money is concerned, it will come. After one point, it will come. It's no big deal. Trust me, it will come. If you're really working hard and doing what you love and what you're good at, eventually people are going to realize that. And at this day and age, we have opportunities to make that happen. We have platforms to make that happen. So say that to your parents, that you want to be happy. And success is different for everyone, guys. For some people, success is having a Lamborghini, having a very fancy car, having a very luxurious style of living. For some people, happiness is for some people, success is being happy, being satisfied with their life choices, having peace of mind, being able to sleep well at night, independence, freedom. These things are success for some people. Like now when I come back home after working in a gym, yeah, I do have some stress, but at least I don't have to think about, again tomorrow I have to wake up and I have to do that assignment, or that task is there, oh my god, I have to face my boss and all these things. Nothing like that. In fact, I look forward to it because I know what to do when I go to the gym. I know how to train. I don't have that stress. I'm happy to do that. But when I was working in that corporate job, that wasn't the case. I don't know when I'll get a call asking that, you have to come immediately and you have to do this. Or on a weekend you come. Or today there suddenly some job has come, you have to stay a little late. So I can't go to the gym, I can't go to dance, I can't do things that I want to do. That was a very bad situation. And right now, even though I am not there yet, I am not successful yet, but I can still see, maybe this is a pipe dream, maybe this is bullshit, but I can still see it. There is hope. All you need is a couple of good clients, right? Let's say you're doing freelancing and you're charging 12,000 per client. All you need is 4 to 5 clients, and that's it. You work less hours, you make more money, you have more peace of mind, you're happy. I can see that coming, trust me. I can see that coming for myself, I can see that coming for you. So this is how you convince your parents. You first inform them. First, emotions are not going to work. First, logically convince them. Show them that what is the scope, what are all the things that is possible if you're into this profession. Do some research yourself on YouTube about the scope of this profession. More than just me telling you, more than this video, check out other videos. Show that to them, or you understand that, and first give them that information, like what is possible being in this career, and then go to the emotional aspect and tell that this is what you want. And if that also doesn't work, say that give me some time before I make that decision. Let me try this out for 6 months. A diploma in fitness, for example, it's a 6 months course, right? There's this institute called K11 in Pune. You can go to that institute. They're also providing food and shelter. Like, I don't know now things are different, of course, but before that was the case. Maximum 4 months or 5 months you have to sit and study, you have to clear the exam, and you can start working right away. So ask that 1 year time. 1 year is nothing. You ask that 1 year time, try it out, and still if it doesn't work, you can go back to what your parents are saying, right? You can go back to doing that. So yeah, I don't want to extend this video a lot, and yeah, so this is what I feel. This is my 2 cents about how to convince. See how it goes for you. All right, all the best guys. Thanks for watching.